Hello everybody and welcome to another tutorial. This is the automatic shop 2.0, the automatic trading system. So the 1.0 had a lot of glitches and stuff and it wasn't very secure, but the version 2.0 is hoping to fix all of the problems and add a bit more features. So this is how it works. You would go around the back over here, put your items that you want to sell in the dropper. Say for now it's redstone, and then you want to go down to this bottom hopper, and we're gonna go through all of this. You have your pre-configured item in here, which is the block of quartz for now. And you see, if you throw the item in here, you will get a piece of redstone. So just throw the item on the floor and you'll receive a piece of redstone. This light is indicating when the trades are available. So you can see this should run out. You see, now it ran out, so the light came off, and even if you wanted to put in more items, it would not take your items, so you wouldn't get mad at the other person who set up the shop. So in that sense, this is a pretty cool machine, and also it is fairly compact. Like, it's not that big at all, considering it has an item sorter, and if you didn't want the light, you could just remove the whole thing. So let's get started with making this. So you'll start out with positioning your chest. In my case, it'll be here. So this will be the chest where we pick up the item that's been traded for by other people. The next thing that you will do is stick a hopper behind that chest like that. Put a block on top of that. Put a hopper facing into that block. Okay, next thing, you want to put a block two blocks right here. You want to grab a comparator, put it facing out of this top hopper over here. Place a block like this and like this, put two pieces of redstone on them, and stick a redstone repeater down here. Also a torch below this block. Now this will be your item sorter portion, so this will make sure that the proper items have been put into the machine. And how this works is you would distribute items like this along here, and then put 18 of the item that you want to be trading for. So if I want to trade for, like, I don't know, comparators, I would put 18 comparators here and 4 more in here. Also, you want 1 more of the item in the bottom hopper. So that will output a redstone signal using the comparator that's 1 long. Now, we're gonna get it to be too long when 1 more item passes through. So when there's like 19 items, there's like 23 items here, it will output the second signal just for a second, which will then invert this torch and let this item here and the item from here into this hopper. So what you want to do is place a block right here at the end, so this will trigger a redstone torch as well. You want to put a block above the torch, piece of redstone on there, pull it back, put another piece of redstone on that, and then stick a dropper there. This will be your output dropper. So at this point you can put some blocks around here. Now as far as the floor, you can consider using half slabs or slabs, because only if you put a slab on top of the hopper will an item be able to pass through if you throw it on the slab. But let's get onto the locking mechanism first. So we'll need a block next to this with a comparator on the side. Put another block here, put a piece of redstone on it. Place a torch, a redstone torch on the side. A block over here with a repeater going into another block. Now you want to place a redstone torch on top of that block, put a block on top of the redstone torch, and a torch on the side. Now all I want to do is add some blocks so you can get rid of that one, and put 2 pieces of redstone here. We'll be placing our lamp right on top here, so you want to do this and place a piece of redstone on it. So this will be ultimately your room. The sides of the room will go like that. Okay, so that's pretty much your lamp system checked out. So if there is an item in here, you will output a signal which will invert these torches and light up the light. So as long as there are items in the dropper behind here, the light will stay up or stay on. Now this redstone torch is going to be controlling the hopper locking mechanism. So all I want to do is basically these 3 blocks right here on the side, and put a repeater here. So that basically, as long as there are items in here, this piece of redstone is lit up, there's a torch that is inverted, and this is no longer powered. Well, when there are no items here, so you took the trade out, or you traded for all the items, basically what would happen is this torch would invert back to the on position, and that will lock up this hopper, because the hopper locks up when it receives redstone signal, and then it will no longer take in items. So as you can see, if you wanted to throw in some items, I wouldn't be able because the light is off and the hopper below is locked. But as soon as I get an item in there, it will become unlocked, so I can toss in an item and I will receive an item back. So I guess this is pretty much it as far as the shop. Now the next step would obviously be to make it look a bit better, you know, by adding some extra blocks on the sides and, you know, filling up, making this your proper room or something. So this is really useful, and that would basically, that would conclude the tutorial, but this is really useful for just SMP. Of course, a server with protections would be the best for this, because otherwise they could just break this block and take your items. So a server with protections would be perfect for this. It's a trading station. You would get your items down here. So basically, you see, if people just threw in items up here, and they would receive, and you would receive their item down here. So I hope you enjoy that tutorial, and stay tuned for more to come. Okay, so that's it, and see you in the next video, and goodbye.